Hey everyone, this is Trella May Howard, and I am back today to show you some of the things I've done recently and one project that I'm still working on. So to begin, I have an Innovations knitting machine. I only bought it because I saw Pam Loomer, Pam Chatfield Matilda, Yarny Nana here on YouTube. She got one. I was like, oh, since I'm not really a needle knitter, even though I would love to be one, there's just not that many resources to actually teach me via YouTube. Everything goes over my head, so I'm thinking maybe I just need a physical teacher to show me how to do everything. But that aside, I pulled out the good old Innovations. You can see it back there, and there it is, right there. So, out of nowhere, I got some yarn working inspiration, so I picked up my yarn and I made a beanie. Now, I prefer a double thick beanie, something that you can wear during the winter, but is also wearable during the fall and maybe spring. And in making a hat on the Innovations, or Addy, when you go to pull the string through to draw up the end, I didn't like doing that because I would just make the tube, then I have to roll it in, then try to stitch it up. And it always looked messy to me and I didn't like it. But I finally figured out a way to just join the bottom half of the tube to the top half and make a clean top. And that was by using the tip of waste yarn. So what I did was I got my contrasting color for my waste yarn. I knit about 3 or 4 rounds, and then I attach my main color, the color that I want for the hat, and I knit for about 80 rows to make like a perfect beanie for me. And then once I'm finished the 80 rows, I would take the bottom part of the tube and loop it over each loop on the little dial. I don't know if I'm explaining this right. Whatever. I figured out how to make it look good seamlessly. And here's the first one I did. It's in this Caron Simply Soft Party yarn. It's in a grayish color. Does this have a color name? I don't believe it does. I don't see a color name. But this is how it came out. This is how the top looks. So I attached the bottom of the tube right here where you can see this line right there on the bottom, and then I knit 3 more rounds to make the closing part, and I enjoy how it comes out. It looks very good. I'll put it on. It fits nice and snug. It's warm. I'm not too fond of the hump on the top, but I kind of like it. Whatever. So while I made this one, I was like, I can use that same pattern to make a cowl or a neck warmer. And so I did. And here it is. It's just a tube. It's like this. And you just put it on like this. And then you have like a nice neck warmer. Okay. And this is how the bind off edge looks like. Well, let me show you the outside of it. It's a little looser in nature, but it's fine. It's not like it stretches out. It looks good. And so I continued making hats. I was experimenting with making a brim. So I pretty much used the same technique I used for this. But for the brim of this hat, I'm not sure, actually. I believe this is either Red Heart or Caron United. It's the patriotic colors or whatever. And this is Red Heart Super Saver Marrakesh. I love this color of yarn. It's very nice. So I used the same method of this to make the brim. So I made the brim first with the waist yarn and then continue making the hat. It's a little long for me. It has like a little slouch in the back. I don't particularly like slouchies like that, but I'm not taking this apart to just take it back a couple rows, so that's fine. But this is the next one I made. Then after this one, I made another one just like this one, full, double thick, warm, out of the Red Heart Super Saver Marrakesh. Okay, looks good, feels great. And I still love Red Heart Super Saver for all y'all people that hate on it, saying it's so rough and scratchy, it's not soft. I just love it. It is what it is. Fabric softener does wonders. And then I tried to make a reversible one, but I ran out of Marrakesh. So I have the Marrakesh here, but on the top I have the maroon color. And then I figured this would be a reversible hat, so turn it inside out, and you have all of the maroon color with a little of the Marrakesh on the bottom. And then it fits like this, and I enjoy that. You could even roll it up, have a nice contrasting brim, or reverse it again and fold it down. And have contrasting on the top and on the bottom. So it turned out well. Now, the last thing that I've been doing, I have like the regular, the boy loom set, the circular ones. But in my knitting desires, I would love to needle knit and be able to do everything, but since I'm not really inclined to do that right now, I bought myself a sock loom because I really want to make socks. Now, I've had this loom for a good 3 months now. I picked it up, tried it the first time, I wasn't getting it, I got frustrated, and I just put it in my closet. But out of nowhere, last week, I got yarn inspiration, so I made these. I made this one, then I made these, and then I was like, let me try to use that sock loom again, and so I did, and here's what I have so far. This is, oh Jesus, what is the name of that yarn? Something Croy Socks Premier, maybe? Whatever. It's sock yarn. So, I started making myself my first sock, and it's coming out quite nicely, and I'm enjoying it. It takes forever though. I was planning on having this done by last Sunday, but clearly life got in the way. So I've been working on this sock for about a week, and this is just the first one. But it's coming out really well, and I am enjoying it. This is the inside of it. Turn it this way. This is 2x2 rib, and then this is the ankle part, and this is the heel. And I'm just ready for it to be done so I can have a pair of socks to wear that I made myself. I also think I want to get some sock forms, because while it's coming off, it's giving this boxy look, and I just prefer the look of the socks that are in the little sock forms. But yeah, that's all I'm working on right now. Busy, busy, busy. Work a lot, looking for another job, trying to buy a house, Life goes on. I'm also trying to build MA Hour to be a reputable brand of crochet slash knit items. So, pray for me, y'all. Send me your good energy and all of that jazz. And on that note, I am going to get out of here. You'll probably see another video from me today. Maybe. I'm debating if I want to do videos once a week or a couple times a week, depending on my schedule. So, I don't know yet. You'll see them when they pop up. So, thank you for sticking around, everyone who's subscribed and all of that. And, yeah. I may or may not put a link to my online store. Anyone want to buy anything, support the channel, and support me and M.A. Howard, I would greatly appreciate it. So check the description box down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.